It is Monday night, and the big story on Action News tonight is breaking right now. This the scene just moments ago in Harrisburg as the man accused of setting fire to the Pennsylvania governor's mansion over the weekend walked inside to face a judge. 38-year-old Cody Balmer arraigned tonight on several charges, including attempted murder and terrorism. Now, investigators say Balmer admitted to breaking into the governor's residence early Sunday morning, intent on harming Josh Shapiro. Police say he lit 2 Molotov cocktails, igniting an intense fire inside the mansion as the governor and his family slept upstairs. Tonight, in addition to all the questions about why he did this, investigators are also asking how. How did he get onto that property and inside the mansion under 24-hour state police protection? We have got live team coverage here tonight. We're going to check in with Sharifa Jackson live outside the mansion in just a moment. But first, Action News reporter Annie McCormick, who just emerged from that courtroom where that arraignment literally just ended. Annie?
Yeah, and Brian, the preliminary arraignment before District Justice Dale Klein just wrapped up, where she denied 38-year-old Cody Balmer bail. She asked him a series of questions. That is protocol that they do when they're deciding whether or not they will receive bail, asking him about his life, if he worked anywhere, if what he did for a living. He said that he was a welder. They also asked if he had any history of substance abuse or alcohol abuse. He said that he did not. She also asked him about his mental health issues, to which he said that he did not have those issues. However, he did acknowledge that other people were talking about that he did have those issues. He's about to emerge from here with state police, where he will then be taken to the Camp Hill Correctional Facility, which is about a 20-minute drive from here. But at this point, the judge did make the decision to not provide him with bail. Of course, the charges he's facing are very serious, including criminal attempted homicide, terrorism charges, also arson charges as well. Additionally, she did mention towards the end of the preliminary hearing that even though he did turn himself in, that she still was making the decision to withhold bail. So he should be out of here momentarily. Again, like I said, then he will head to the Camp Hill Correctional Facility, and then from there he will continue through the courts through this process. But those are the charges that he's facing right now, those serious charges. Again, he is about to walk out any moment here with state police to head to that correctional facility. That's the latest here from Harrisburg. Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News.
Yeah, and we could see him stick out his tongue at the camera numerous times as he walked inside that building. Annie, thank you so much. Not too far from where you're standing. We're going to check in now with Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson, live outside the governor's mansion, where, of course, all this played out the other night. Sharifa, this was a really alarming incident.
It is, Brian, and this is the fence he had to jump to gain access to that residence. What we know right now is law enforcement, they're reviewing a Facebook profile that they believe belongs to Balmer. That's where they say he showed disdain for not only President Donald Trump, but former President Joe Biden. We know that more charges are possible. 38-year-old Cody Balmer turned himself into Pennsylvania State Police Sunday. According to an affidavit, Balmer told investigators he hated Governor Josh Shapiro, and if he encountered him in the home, he would have beaten him with his hammer.
He brought a hammer. I mean, the hammer he brought, look, he brought all the tools he needed to carry this out. We are proceeding under the basis that this was an intentional, this was an attempt to kill.
The governor spoke about the incident Sunday afternoon.
Lori and I are overwhelmed by the prayers and the messages of support.
The suspect is described as a mechanic. His previous run-ins with the law include simple assault charges, forgery, and traffic citations. Now he faces charges of attempted murder, terrorism, and aggravated arson.
It's actually really surprising.
A neighbor says his family home on Boaz Street in Harrisburg was surrounded by police vehicles Sunday. She asked that we hide her identity, but said she actually encountered Balmer that day.
It was, hey, I'm going away for a long time.
The authorities, they're still investigating his exact motive and whether this will be considered a possible hate crime. We're live in Harrisburg. Sharifa Jackson, Channel 6, Action News. Brian.
Okay, Sharifa, thank you so much. And you can get all the latest updates on this burgeoning investigation and the timeline of the suspect on 6abc.com. There you'll find the very latest from police as they continue to investigate, and of course more tonight from the courtroom.